What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. In the Endgame trailer, we found out that Tony Stark and Nebula are afloat on a dead Benatar in space with no promise, as Tony puts it, of rescue. We also had no idea how long they'd been there. However, an astute Reddit user has noticed if you compare Tony's current scar in the Endgame trailer to the ones he had during the Battle of Titan with Thanos, it gives us a better idea of not only how long they've been there, but how they're going to be rescued subsequently. I'm going to break all that down. First, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff, especially during this month of December for the holidays. All you have to do to be entered to win all of it, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, then hit the notification bell to keep up with the videos, and I'm going to get into all the giveaway stuff again at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Now, as I said moments earlier, if we compare these 2 scars, it looks like it's been at least more than a couple of days. That's the first thing. If you look at the scar on the right, it's almost all but healed. If you look at the scar on the left, it's pretty substantial. Now, this screen capture, which was the highest def I was able to grab of most of them, doesn't show it in its worst form. There's a couple of other shots which you can see this is actually a deep flesh wound. However, in those shots, Tony's in the near ground and blurred, as the foreground is what is in focus containing Thanos. So it made it more difficult to get a clear shot in that respect. From this shot, you can still see it's a substantial wound. Now, I will also mention that as I combed through scene by scene, shot by shot to find the clearest shot of this scar, that there are some imperfections, let's say, while they were probably shooting over different days, in which this scar looks slightly different day to day. At the end of the movie, the scar looks less intense than it does perhaps during the battle itself. There's a couple of shots in particular where you can see this is actually a deep flesh wound, but towards the end, when they're all getting dusted, it looks a lot less severe. We will say, though, that for the sake of this video, it's almost all but healed. Now, obviously there's depending severity at the beginning, but at this point it's healed. So I would say it's been at least a week or 2. I would also think that a ship like the Benatar that's in the middle of space and going on deep space expeditions would have enough food to at least sustain them for that long. I would also like to think that this is something they would have thought about, Tony being a super genius, and also perhaps Nebula doesn't eat, so she doesn't care, but Tony might have thought to check the provisions before they left. The reason that I think all of this is super important and the implications it brings into his rescue is that if they've been left out in space for almost 2 weeks, that means Thor and Rocket have been unable to get them. I said in a previous video that Rocket would definitely want to find that ship, considering he thinks of himself as the captain, and would want to know what happened to the rest of the crew. But if the comms are down and he doesn't have a location device on that he can use, considering the power is dead on the ship, that means Thor and Rocket haven't rescued them. That means that Pepper hasn't been able to get in touch with him. And the no promise of rescue line means they haven't been able to comms or get in touch with anybody. I think that rules out most of the Avengers as rescuers and actually leaves Captain Marvel as the prime candidate for rescuing Tony. Now, I've stated in a previous video, I actually have a huge problem with this. I hate when things happen as a matter of coincidence. It's lazy writing and the easiest way to force 2 plot elements together. But if Captain Marvel happens to be on her way back to Earth and intercept Tony, it seems like the most likely plan of rescue, considering it's been almost 2 weeks and he hasn't been rescued. Now, I know that I may be wrong, that they may have only been on the ship for a matter of days. Thor and Rocket may still be working it out. Pepper may still be working it out. She may actually end up receiving that transmission. But Captain Marvel coming through the vast vacuum of space and just running into Tony seems like super lazy writing to me. And I think it would be way too coincidental and sort of hokey and corny for Captain Marvel to save Tony by chance and then them end up teaming up to defeat Thanos and having Nick Fury as sort of the conduit between the two when they didn't even know each other. You guys know space is a rather large place, and one small dead ship with no means of transmission would be super coincidental for her to come across that. However, I'm not going to completely rule it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I wrong about the time frame? Did he use that cryo stuff in his nanosuit that he healed his midsection with to just plop it on his face and he healed it in a day? I would also like to think that Tony checked out the provisions on the ship before they left the planet so that he could have at least made it a couple of weeks. I don't think he would have taken off in a ship that had no food, but you know what? If there was no food on Titan to be had anyway, maybe he had no other option. Again, Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, one at the 100 and one at the 150,000 subscriber mark. Also, this amazing Avengers 1 commemoration plaque. This is a Marvel Trendsetters limited edition, limited run 2,500 plaque containing 10 original film cells from the first Avengers movie. This thing is super cool. All you got to do to win this are the PlayStations. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like and comment on this video, then hit the notification bell to keep up with the videos, because the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Also during December, we're giving away some of these awesome Stan Lee Funko Pops from his Winter Soldier cameo. These things are super old. They were the Walmart exclusives. They're super rare as well. We also have the Thanos Walmart exclusive from Infinity War. If you want to win those 2, same rules apply. Hit the sub button, hit the naughty button, hit the like, leave a comment. That's all you got to do. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks for checking out the channel, and stick around, and we'll be posting again real soon.